Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of SevTech Ages. I am recording this after the last episode, so it is still January 31st of 2020. In the last episode, we progressed a ton with Astral Sorcery, so if we come over to here to our Age 2 tab, I went over some of the stuff we did in our live streams, and then I got our altar set up for our Starlight table. I don't recall what the tier of that is called, but then we were able to craft our star metal ingot from this table, which we used in a 2x2 pool of water surrounded by flowers to create our portal to the Twilight Forest. Now, I did do a little cleanup between hand, so it's not right after the last episode. But I can show you my inventory's cleaned up. I did craft some more arrows that we can utilize. Our armor isn't doing the best, and that was one of the things I was considering, was if we want to go over to the Between Lands and spend some more time there and get a little more armor. Because if we look, they have a whole tab dedicated to fighting in the Between Lands, and I think it could be very cool to be able to get some of this stuff, especially the armor. But I figured that before we do that, I'm really itching to get into the Twilight Forest and see how it is, so we're going to do that first. We are going to take a gamble and hope that we will be okay. I know it is a little bit tougher there. Ooh, look at this fancy loading screen, whisking you off to the Twilight Forest. But I thought the Between Lands would be a little bit hard as well, but I've done the Twilight Forest before. That mod's been around for quite some time. I know they've probably changed it and added things to it since the last time that I have played it, but I think I can manage it as long as I avoid certain things. So hopefully we get a decent spawn when it actually gets us into the world here and everything loads up. It is definitely taking its dandy old time. But yeah, so I had mentioned it in the last episode, and for you, those of you who did not have the chance to watch it, I am still recovering from being sick, so I'm not 100% feeling my best right now. I might have to pause the audio every here or there to cough or sneeze or whatever it may be. So I just wanted to give you all fair warning on that. And look at that, we are in the Twilight Forest. Ooh, we got some deer over here, that's pretty cool. Got some normal trees. We definitely want to, before we go anywhere, mark our portal on our map. Portal home. Because if we venture out too far, we could lose track of where we need to be for that. So there are a ton of materials that we need to get from this dimension in order to progress farther. So that is why we need to be here. And we actually need to go through some of the dungeons that are here as well. Now it kind of, ooh, look at that. We actually have rock crystal right here. That's not something we needed, but we will definitely take it. So I think we just really need to start venturing out and seeing what we can see. There's obviously huge trees here. Look at all those birds that are on these trees. It's so cute. I don't believe we can use our broadsword or our, what's it called? Lumber axe to actually chop the whole tree down. I don't think that's how it works here. I think it just mines in a 3x3. We do have some coal samples here. Skeleton down there, we'll just ignore him for the moment. Don't need to be dealing with skeletons. Now I don't know if what we need can be found just by searching around like so. I think we probably have to find certain structures that will have what we need. The skeleton's gonna come for me, of course. Back off, skeleton. Perfect. Took him out. There's bighorn sheep here, wild boar. The animals are just really cool here as well. Very much like the Between Lands. Ooh, what was that? Is that a piece of lapis up there? A big block of lapis? Let's take a peek. Ooh. This is a raven. Don't think we get... I believe you can... I have my caps lock on, I think. Let me go to Twilight Forest. I think you can get a map here. If I'm not mistaken. Blank maze map. You can get those. There's a magic map, but you have to get something different for that. I could be thinking of something completely different. That's perfectly fine. Oh yeah, you need a raven feather, a flying fly, firefly, and torch berries. We have some basalt here with a piece of cobble way up there. I don't think that's worth it. You know what? I realized we have our slingshot, our slime sling. We could probably get up here. Yeah, there's Alright, we're doing our best here. Let's try this again. Alright, and we should be able to grab that. Perfect. Now, can we take out that raven from here? Alright, you running away. Come back here. Come on. Got him. But no feather from him either. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just keep moving and try to find what we can find. It said we did need one of these fireflies, so I'll grab that. And then we do need some seeds, it said. May apple. That's not what we needed, right? What was it to craft this bad boy? Torch berries. And when you put all that together, you can make a map with paper. Obviously, we got to craft up some paper. We do have a maze here. And these mazes are actually pretty interesting. Don't know if we want to venture in right away or not, because they can be very dangerous as well. I guess we'll just give it a go. Let's place torches down. Or do we have anything better than torches? I don't want to waste a ton of torches. We do have a decent amount of dirt. We could do dirt. And that'll just help us mark where we've come from. Okay, that's easy enough. We do have a mob spawner here. Oh, my Lanta! Oh, I think those are poisonous too. Perfect. Okay, we took that out. What is that? Oh, it's just hemp. Oh, that scared me. I thought it was something. So we got spawner shards, hemp, some string, raw wolf meat, and then we already had our firefly. But we did get a decent progression in here as well. So defeat a spider in the hedge maze. We did that. Hunt some of the local wildlife. Give the questing ram what it is missing. Interesting. Defeat a red-capped goblin and in a small hill hollow. Eat all of the food exclusive to the Twilight Forest. Craft a magical map. Focus with raven feather, glowstone dust, and torch berries. Interesting, because I don't think it's actually glowstone. And then get the map as well. And then there's this whole other progression over there. But we did get through that. Pumpkin seeds. I mean, it's not, we don't really need all that. I will take the chest though. This is the wrong thing to be cutting, or to be chopping with. We did get some melons. Oh, okay, we got a wolf. Okay, we need to bounce. Oh, okay. Oh, no! Oh, that's such a bummer. Oof, okay. I don't even know where we spawned. Okay, there's our portal right there. I didn't realize you can't go on top of them. That's a big oof. Okay, let's try to make it back over there and grab our stuff. Hopefully we can get it without dying instantly. Where was that at? It was, I believe it was this way. Right? Or it's this way. We do have the compass for a reason. They give it to us, thankfully. Yeah, there's the maze right there. Hopefully we just don't run into anything bad. Okay, it stuck us out here. Perfect. Thank God. Okay. Now, let's grab our backpack. Did it empty all of our contents of our backpack? We don't need the death compass anymore. We can stick away some of this stuff, like the lapis and that. Stick that away. Don't need the melon. We got some wood on us that we don't need. Let's organize this and get everything sifted through. Not put away in there. Actually, we'll hold on to those on our inventory. Like so, and then we just need our map and our slime shot. Where should we put that? We'll put that here. Perfect. Okay. So, note to self, you cannot jump on top of those things. And luckily, it's nice enough that it doesn't just instantly put your stuff on top of those. Oh. Okay, I did see there's a spawner right there. Oh yeah, these guys are pissed. Alright, let's try to get in here and get rid of this. Perfect. I think we got rid of it. Oh, I think it was just a little bit of lag, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's put a block here so we know. Let's just block this bad boy off. So we're just doing some exploring today is pretty much what we're going to be doing. So not that way. I'll just block it off completely. And we will grab this bad boy. There was some more stuff in here. There's jack-o'-lanterns. There's another chest. Not too much of crazy stuff in here. Oh, okay. Note to self, let's not break those bad boys. What is that? Maze stone. Interesting. So I don't believe that there's anything this way. Because this way led us back, yeah, over to there. And then if we go this way... Oh, there's some spiders over there. Okay. So, we just don't want to go that way. Let's block her off. We can check over here. I don't think there's anything that we need to really worry about. I think this is another entrance into the maze. Yep. Now where does this lead us to? Okay, this is getting tricky now. Okay, I think that leads us over to that same spawner. Dang guys, I'm sorry. This is definitely very confusing. We'll block that off, and you know what? We'll actually just block this off as well. Like so. Because this will be the way that we're going to want to go. Those guys are definitely poisonous. There's no doubt in my mind about that. Let's try not to get hit by those. Oh. Break it. Okay, cool. Perfect. Arrows coming into good effect here. Whew. Okay, we got him. Please don't be any more. What do we got in here? Anything good? Nothing really. Again, it's just kind of a bunch of drops. There's nothing really that appetizing in this space here. Where does this lead? This kind of just leads around anyway. So we could block that bad boy off. We don't want to go that way. Can we get... I don't have... We can get some more grass though. Or some more dirt, I should say. I know this is probably not the most entertaining. Here's another entrance to the maze. I hear more. I don't see more. Where's this? This loops back around. Okay. And we came from this way, right? Yep, we came from this way. So let's just block her off. Like so. We'll grab a few more pieces of dirt. I should have brought more with me. I guess having a map, a maze map, would be better. We do not need to go this way. And that's the way we want to go. Okay, there he is. It's definitely lagging. Oh no. Alright, cool. Took him out. Alright. So you know what? I think what we'll do instead of trying to really traverse this right off the bat, as you can see, it's quite expansive. And I don't know if there's actually really anything amazing you can get from it. So instead, what we will do is I'll continue looking around. And if we find anything good, I'll come back with you guys. Okay guys, I've been walking around just a little bit now, and I found this area that has all these firefly jars hanging from trees, and there's this house here. So we're gonna take a peek. I don't know if this is good or bad. Okay, what is that? Ho, 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 ho! No, 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 that's a big fat no. Okay, we're not ready for that. Holy smokes. Okay, so it's bad. Let's go with it's bad. That was definitely bad. I don't know if we can get it from behind. Ah, we can. Let's break that bad boy, and then we just gotta deal with one of them. Okay, he's right there. Let's try to back up a little bit here. Let's switch to this. Okay, we can hit him kind of cheaply this way. Perfect, okay. So, that was definitely bad. I have no idea, it was some kind of skeleton, but we did take him out. We were able to take out the mob spawner as well, and I think that's actually what we need right there. The torch berries. If I'm not mistaken, let's get rid of that bad boy. We'll switch over to this. Stick that down. We have a chest under here with a little bit of food and an actually an empty map. Oh, that's cool. I'll definitely hold on to that. That's pretty cool. But we have a ton of stuff now. Yep, those are the torch berries we need. So we probably could clean this up just a teeny bit. Do I have any? I do have some cobble on me. Kind of close off some of these open gaps here. I think that won't go because of that wall out there. That's fine. We can put it like so. Yeah. We do have some... we have a nice chimney in here with a bunch of bricks, which is kind of cool. So, what we're actually going to do is we're going to pause here for a minute in this little house. And we're going to get set up with a few things. Take advantage of this shelter while we can. So, let's stick some stuff away that we don't need. We have a ton of other stuff on us. We do need some of this charcoal. Let's stick this in here and let's craft up, or cook up some of this meat that we've got. We got a ton of meat from killing mobs. And we definitely need more food because we're kind of running low. We can stick this wolf pelt away as well. We don't need that on us. We do have a ton of food I brought with us just in case we needed it. So it's not like we were at risk of running out of it. But yes, stick those away. We don't need those on us. And how's that doing? It's actually using from this one first. So let's try to get it to use this one up. I'm just going to nix that for now. We should be good. So that's cooking that up. It's almost ready. And what we can do is craft up one of these. And unfortunately, we don't have paper with us. So if we go into here, I should have brought some with us. We can do plant papyrus or paper. And in order to do paper, we have to do pulp, which is sawdust and glue. So it's that whole fiasco of doing it that way. Which isn't horrible, but it just is definitely tedious. And there's a water bucket in there as well, which is actually kind of nice to have. I don't think we need this additional wood. Probably nix that out of our inventory. Pumpkin seeds, I don't think we're really going to use them. Melon seeds we definitely will use. Melon is definitely good to have. Poisonous potato, we're not going to eat that. Some bread, baked potato, some mushroom stew. Let's actually have that right now. And those torch berries and that we can stick away as well. Cool. And then we have anything else? We have one more thing that we can cook up. And can we use? Yes, we can make sandwiches with this. Tasty sandwiches. Which will definitely keep us full up. So we can stick all of those away. I think you can make... No, unfortunately you can't. Bummer. Cooked mystery meat we'll hold on to. We definitely have a good amount of fireflies and everything. But we should be pretty good. I don't know if we're missing anything in here. But what I'm going to do is mark this on our map here. Because this will be our good place to stop by if we ever need to. Is there a bush growing in the middle of this tree? Birch leaves in the middle of that tree. That's interesting. So yeah, cool. That was a nice little find right there. I'm leaving our furnace and crafting table there. I don't think we need to necessarily carry it with us. If we ever need some more food, we can easily Twilight. What was it? How is it spelled? T-E-A-L. Yeah. Oh, it's just tin. Okay. It's been a while since I've collected those resources, so I'm a little shaky on what all the samples are. We do have a well over here, which is pretty interesting. There might be some goodies at the bottom of that, but I don't think we would survive going down there and trying to come back up. There's tons of azurite. Azurite and hematite right here. Wow, there's a lot of it. Got some pumpkins over there, some squirrels. I guess we'll just keep looking around. Here's some more boar. Not really noticing anything that's standing out instantly. I'm guessing you could probably get those berries from those hanging plants as well there. We got a potato chilling. Here's another house, which I'm guessing is going to have more of those spawners in it. Yep, I see that spawner right there. So let's go around to the back side and take it out. Oh my gosh, they all decide just to move. There we go. Took that out. Now, can we get this guy? Skeleton druid. We might have to switch over to our bow. Alright, get a good angle here. Perfect. Easy peasy. Oh, and there's some marble here as well. Oh, I thought I definitely killed that. That doesn't really help if he can hop out the side, does it? Okay, we took him out. We got him. I didn't realize two spawned. That could have been dangerous. Alright. But they're taken out. We're good to go. Anything good in here? Just some more bread. I think it seems like a lot of these have similar items to them. We definitely don't need that. And stick all of those away. Beetroot seeds we really don't need. Hemp seeds we don't need on us. These torch berries we can stick in here. Our backpack is completely full up on stuff. So I guess what I will do is I'll keep looking around, seeing what I can see, and I'll bring you guys back if we find anything exciting. Okay guys, so I have been wandering around for quite some time now. We can take a look at the map. I'm not too far off from our home portal there, or that house that we found. I've actually found a couple more houses spread all over the place, and then I found that if I go this direction anymore, it's all snow, and the snow slows you down a lot. I'm sure there is something that, some kind of armor you can get to prevent that, but I'll have to look into that a little more. But I think that is what we need way over in the distance, and unfortunately, I'll show you why we can't just get right to it. So if we hop into here, the rain is acid, and it will hurt you a lot. So let's get out of there. Yeah, unfortunately, you cannot go into the rain. It might be another thing like how the snow is, where it hurts you, but there might be some armor that can protect you. And that'll just be that'll have to be something that I look into again a little bit more, because I really don't know offhand what that would be. But I definitely am thinking that is what we need, and unfortunately it's kind of blocked to us, so we probably have to traverse around just a little bit to get over there. I'm trying to avoid this biome as much as we possibly can, which probably is a little bit tricky, because as you can tell, it's quite expansive. So we're gonna just try to see if we can somehow get around. I see all of these rock crystals. I probably should just stop and grab them as we go, just in case we need some down the line. I don't know if this is something we need, but I'm gonna grab it. I think it is. There's a decent amount of it right here. Oh, there's some more right there. And I haven't seen this yet, so it's probably good to grab it while we can. Okay. It's a gold deposit there. I'm hearing some noises. I wonder if there's a troll in here? You do get hurt even if you come into here, which is a little bit crazy. That even if you come into the caves, you get hurt. And you get hurt a lot. I'm guessing that's what we're hearing is those guys. But anywho, let's keep trying to move around and see if we can get around it. But yeah, I think that's a little crazy that even if you try to go into a cave, you're still kind of out of luck. You're not able to avoid the rain. Yep, and just as I thought, even when we come up there, we're still hitting rain. I'm trying to avoid it as much as we possibly can, but we eventually need to loop back around to get to that castle that we saw off in the distance. Alright, it looks like we're getting to a good point here. This might be promising. Is this all? I don't think that is. I mean, we can try. Nope, it still is. Alright, let's hop down. Avoid it as much as we can. We'll just keep going around it. What is that up there? Is that just marble? I think it's just marble. Let's hop up here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's just marble. Alright, we're gonna keep going here and see what we can find. I do see... Oh, I see it off in the distance there. What we probably can do... Why can't we... What's going on here? There we go. Hop up into the trees here. This is what I was doing a little bit earlier to get where we need to go. Oh, it's lagging a little bit. Okay. Let's slime shot our way closer. Oh, not too close because it hurts. Okay, we're getting out of there. But yeah, that is what we need, I believe. Right up there, that castle. We do need to get some more food out for us. Let's eat this cooked mystery meat. Alright, hop over here. Now, I don't know if we can get to it without having to go through this acid rain. It's kind of looking like we do have to go through it to get into there. So I'm sure that there's probably some kind of special armor. There's also something up there. You see that? That's interesting. But that is where we need to go, I believe. At least one of the places. What is this stuff? Thorns. Oof. Okay. And what is these? What are the? I just want to kind of see. I know this is gonna hurt. I can't get close enough to see what those are. Okay. So let's go to our book here. And let's mark this right here as a castle. If it would let me type. Castle. Done. Alright. Well, we'll come back for it. There is that over there, which has actually piqued my interest a little bit. So, I don't know if we can get up there easily or not. Or if we have to go through this biome that has the acid rain still. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna take a wild guess that we do have to. Yep. Okay. Which is just not fun. So there's definitely got to be something that we can take to avoid that. Actually, it looks like we might be able to get through. Maybe? Nope. Okay. Let's take a peek here. Dang, okay. So yeah, I'm guessing that we're gonna have to progress down this way a little while to find what we need. And I kind of want to get up there, but with all of this, like, I'm guessing it's acid rain. It probably has a different definition to it. But really what we should do is we probably should head back, craft up our paper, and then hopefully that'll help us make our map and then be able to find what we need here, because this place is quite expansive, and the less time that we spend here I think is better. I'll take some soup. Don't need any of that. Soup and melon seeds for sure. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so what I will do is I will head back to the base. Well, back to the portal and then back to the base. And I will get crafting on some paper. And then we can get our map going and figure out what we need to do from there. So I will meet you guys back there. Alright guys, I was on my way back to our portal and I saw this. Now I don't know what we would be getting ourselves into taking a peek through this. We probably want to be a little more prepared than what we currently are going into it. Oh, we didn't eat that food for some reason. There we go. A little bit of a glitch there. Oh. What is this? This is interesting. Okay, we can still place blocks. Well, at least we can place torches. How do we get inside? I think this might be the force field that I was reading about. Jeez, okay, I don't know if I want to go in that way. Holy smokes, okay. A few lights up around here. I mean, maybe we can just go in through here? Oh, what the? Okay. I'll take that as a big fat, we can't get in there. Can we get in on this? We cannot. Okay, so there's a force field protecting it. So this is the force field that I did read about that will not let us get into here. But we definitely want to mark it on our map. Wherever we are. I guess I was heading in a little bit of the wrong direction. Another castle here. Castle with force field. Done. Cool. Okay, now we really are going to head back to the base. But I got to make sure I'm going the right direction here. I'm not. So we want to actually go this way. Right? Yep, we want to head this way. So I will meet you all at the base. For real this time. I will meet you all at the base. Alright guys, we are back at the base, as you can see. And we are crafting up some papel, some paper. Actually, I think papel in Spanish is pen. I don't think that's actually paper. But I just used a wooden basin for it. All you need to do to craft it up in the wooden basin to get pulp is 3 sawdust, glue, and then a water. So it was pretty easy to get all that we needed. I just needed to craft up some glue. That was the only thing that we were missing. And unfortunately, I didn't have my cauldron set up, so I set it up over here, which I think is a pretty good spot for it. And I just have it crafting up some additional glue for us. We can actually probably grab that for now. But yeah, I made it so that it won't spread the fire, and I think it looks pretty good. I might expand this out a little more, just add a little more to it. But we have all the paper that we need now. And we can stick away some stuff that we don't need. So I have a lot of sawdust on me. And stick all of that away. We can stick our glue in here. Actually, we might have already had some glue. And we did have some paper, just not enough. We do have some salt in here. Do we have any sugar? We don't think we do. So yeah, I did that. And then I also planted some melons down by the river. So we have that. Let's go back to at Twilight, and we want to make this. Perfect. The blank magic map. Now I think we just have to go back into the Twilight Forest to be able to utilize it. I know it was part of our progression, I believe. Yep. Craft the magic map. I think that's what it was. But we just have to be in the Twilight Forest to use it. So let's hop back over there super quick and give it a try. Perfect, I can see forever. So this definitely helps us out with being able to find what we need. This is actually kind of interesting on how it works. You can see there's a snow biome right there. I wish we could make it bigger. There might be a way. Unfortunately, it's not going to show us anything in that direction. It's going to be everything that way. So yeah, I think that pretty much takes care of that. Let's head back to our normal world over here. There we go. Let's not walk backwards. Let's not hop back into it. And we can actually take this map for now and we will stick it in here along with our buckets. I did bring some water up here, so that's why I had to utilize the buckets. We can stick this paper away as well as these oak planks. We have a good amount of stuff we can stick away. I thought we had paper. There we go. Cool. That kind of cleaned up our inventory there. Just getting rid of a lot of stuff we don't need. I had put our lumber axe away because I didn't think we needed it on us, so I'll pull it back out for the moment and just get things sorted out here. And then I think, yep, I put more of those planks in there. Cool. And I have a ton of wood roasting up in here to get low-grade charcoal. Obviously, we don't need a ton of it anymore because we have 8 stacks of low-grade charcoal just from accumulating it over time, which I'm guessing is going to be good once we get into our coal generator. But with that being said, we can hop back over here and see what else we can do. The other thing that is kind of cool is this, the weirding gadget, and it'll keep chunks loaded. However, I believe it was a bit complicated. It was a bit resource intensive to make for what its purposes are. 5 blocks of gold, an ender pearl, and 3 gold ingots. It's a lot of gold. I mean, we have everything we would need for it. We got the 5 blocks, and we have plenty of gold left over. So, you know what? Maybe we'll just go for it. So we do need the pan. And I know we have some ender dust. So this is how you do it. You just take the ender dust, you throw it in there, it'll melt itself up. And then we need all of those, and then 3 of those. And we'll get this set up and going. So just like that. And like that. And then once this is smelted up, we can get our ender pearl. Perfect. And then you just have to left click on it and it'll bring it down to the first slot. We can pour it into our pan. Cast here. Boom. Let's stick this bad boy away. And we'll stick that right in there. And we get our weirding gadgets. Top 10 weirdest gadgets. Now I think you can obviously pull up the lines to see where you would want it to go. But this is our main area right here. And what does it do it in? It says 3 by 3 area of chunks. So I think if we did it right here, it would keep us loaded. Now, is it F6? No. F5 takes us around about like that. F7. Oh, F7 shows us where mobs could potentially spawn. Which is good to know that there's plenty of spots within our area where mobs could spawn. Let's get another torch down there, I guess. That's interesting that that right there could spawn them. Tons of places over here. Let's just get a torch down there. But I think everywhere else is pretty good, except out there. And right here. Let's get another torch down. Okay. So that's F7. Is it F8? Ooh. Interesting. Okay. F9 shows it to you. Okay. So these show you the chunks that you're in. So this is actually in a different chunk. So if it did it by 3 by 3, I'm guessing it's... I'm guessing we're actually going to want it in a different spot than where it's at. We might want it over here. So it'll get that. It won't get that over there, but we don't really do much over here. Really, for now, it's just this automation that we do here that we want to make sure just gets wrapped up. That's what, F... Oh, okay, F9, there we go. If you hit it twice, it gives you your barriers. Alright, so here's one chunk. I gotcha. And then this is another chunk. So this chunk should be loaded. So actually, all of our chunks should be loaded in. Because it's sitting in this one right here, so I'm guessing it does one this way, this one, and then one over there. And then it probably does this one, and then one over here, and then this one over here as well. So actually, everything in our base should be chunk loaded. So we'll just have to see how it works. But that was the last thing that I wanted to do for the episode. Actually, the one other thing, I think we can do it. I wanted to try it. I don't know if it'll work. Grab a little piece of lapis. Oh, now you got a blue collar. A little cutie pie. So yeah, I was curious if it worked the same. I mean, they're the same. I'll give you some food. They're the same. What am I trying to say? It's very much like when you tame a wolf normally in Minecraft, but I was curious if the collars changed as well. So that kind of answered our question. But anyway, I think we're going to end the episode there. I definitely need to do some research into the Twilight Forest to figure out what we need to do next, because in looking at our progression here, I don't know what the questing RAM is. We'll have to figure that out. We'll have to find red cape goblins. Red cap goblins. So we'll have to find a hollow hill. We'll have to eat all of the food. That's not necessary. We don't have to do that. Craft the maze map after obtaining the focus from the labyrinth, which we don't have that yet. And then finally, it's this stuff down here which we really need to end up getting to. Right. Yeah, we need a Naga scale to overcome the barrier magic surrounding the Lynch's tower. That's what we have to do. So that is where we're going to have to progress if we want to get this to progress more. We can do our piston if we wanted to. We do need to get blank. We do need some of this. So let's cut some of this. That'll give us 2. We just need 3. And we can make our piston really quickly. So we have that. We have that. Do we have cobblestone on us? We do not. Let's grab a little bit of cobblestone. Just need 4 of that. And then I think I actually left some of that stuff back in the between lands. But we do need a piece of iron. Grab that. Place that down. Grab our hammer. Perfect. Did we grab it? Yep. Okay. Because we need an iron. We have our cobble. Now we just need our octane ingot, which we had in our between lands. So let's really quickly run back over there, and then we will craft up our piston and call it an episode. I know it is a bit longer episode, but with going to the Twilight Forest, I think it was well worth it. And there's a snail in here. Alright, so let's see. Where is our... Here's our little area. And here are our octane ingots. I didn't grab that, but I'll put it away anyway. And now we can craft up our piston. Perfect. Push it real. So, we have that now. And in order to make our coal engine, we're going to need 4 of them. So we probably should take... We'll probably just take all of this with us. Ooh. We did find Valenite shard. I was curious because I wanted to make some of that armor. There's quite a bit of stuff that we did find here in the Between Lands. And you know what? Maybe next episode we'll explore a little more here. I don't think that would be such a bad idea. Interesting. Okay. But anyway, guys, we are going to end the episode there. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end of the episode. I appreciate it so much. If you liked this video, feel free to leave a like down below. If you want to follow along with the channel, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. You all know what it does. But other than that, I will catch y'all in the next episode. Thanks. Bye.